Hi, welcome to Yoga Universe, presented by Grind TV. My name is Tuazon Shemai with Summit to Sea Yoga and Retreats, and today I'm going to show all of you cyclists out there a couple postures to support with tight hamstrings, hip flexors, and IT bands. So first, let's go ahead and start in tabletop position. Great way just to get into it is called cat-cows. So stacking your shoulders over wrists, hips over your knees, root into your ankles so that the tops of your feet get a nice stretch. And so as you breathe in, dip your belly, pull your heart forward and through, and really broaden through your collarbones and charge through your arms. And as you exhale, round and hollow out. Just take this 2 times. And then find a neutral spine and step your right foot in between your palms, and we'll take a half splits. So you might want some props if you'd like to lengthen your heart forward a little more. Some blocks are nice. Cans of soup are really good too. They keep your hips stacked over your knee, and you can even curl your back toes under. Now tug your right hip back as you flex through your front toes and lengthen your sternum forward. Now place your left fingertips down or on the block and extend your right arm up. So now we're moving into the hip and the IT band. And extend through the arms like you really mean it, like you're really stretching. Good morning stretch. And then now flex through your front toes and steer your toes out right. And now keep tugging this right hip way back. You'll really feel that. Now it's really great to stay here for about 6 to 8 breaths or even longer if you have the time. It's always great just to get into it. But for the sake of time, we'll just show you the basic postures. So now we'll move our hips forward, moving into runner's lunge. So you can toe your front foot up and to the right, either staying on the palms. Up to you for that deeper hip flexor stretch. Really allow the hips to dip forward, and then the front knee can even sway out right a little bit. You can lower to your elbows, forearms, or even on a block. If this is too much and you've been, really maxed out on the hip flexors, you can make it a little more active by lifting the hips up and hugging this front knee in. And this is a really great right side of your hip and glute stretch as you hug in. So this is the great time for you to check in. Wherever you're at, take a couple breaths there. And then with the quad stretch, you can place your left palm down, so the opposite arm, guide the right palm back, and then just guide the heel to the outer left side of your hip. So try to greet your hips and your heel about halfway. And if it's too much of the stretch, you can grab a strap or a towel around your foot just to hug it in. And you'll notice over time, all about practice, you will gain more flexibility. All right, so slowly come out of there, move into the other side. In between, you can take the cat-cows, dipping back down, heart tugs forward, and then exhale to round and hollow. Neutral spine, you can send the hips out way over. Any mobility in the hips is always really, really great. Just when we sit, walk, run, cycle, your hips get tight. All right, so left leg, other side, flex the left foot. Again, the right hip stacks over the knee, tug your heart forward, and really energize the heel back. Really great to fan your toes out wide, just keeping the strength in your feet, all the little fascia in your feet. Right fingertips down, left arm up. Again, you can place your right palm on a block if you need to, and really stretch down. Let this hip energize downward, you'll feel it right there, and then steer your front toes now out left. And continue to dip down. Don't forget about your back toes, charge them on. And then slowly release, crawl forward to your runner's lunge. So walk the front foot up and right, up and left. Keep the hips lowered. Again, it's up to you. You can come on down right away, getting to the hip flexors, or a little bit of a deeper stretch in your hips, your glutes. Make it more active as you hug the knee in and charge the hips up. There's so many bands of muscles, fascia, connective tissue in your hips that it's almost like spider webs. We want them to release and to let lots of oxygenated blood flow so that nothing gets stuck or stagnant. So The right palm now comes down, or on the block, left arm up and back for the back toes for this quad stretch. Again, you can use this towel or strap and then guide the heel to the outer right side of your hip as you start to open your chest up. And then slowly release. You can finalize with one more cat-cow, breathing in and then rounding out. Neutral spine. I wanted to share with you guys a final tip. I've used essential oils to really support any tight muscles, aches and pains in your body. These are some suggestions. There's peppermint, lavender, wintergreen, and panaway, all really supportive to release any tightness, blood flow, congestion, all that. So thanks for listening and watching. I'm here every Tuesday mornings at 9 o'clock a.m. with Grind TV for a live yoga flow session catered to athletes and all movers and shakers like you. Hope to see you there. Thank you.